The Washington Post, who President Trump has called dishonest and phony, has written an article, or should I say, hatchet job on veterans. They say most veterans don't deserve compensation, and veterans are frauds and milking the system. And cite some of the most egregious veterans who have indeed committed fraud, like those who pretended to be blind or wheelchair-bound. However, most veterans are honest and served their country faithfully. And their disabilities are true and should be compensated. But some American people didn't want to serve in the military, so they did away with the draft and instituted the all-volunteer military. The people agreed to pay what was due, but many don't like that deal. Well, if you don't want to pay veterans what you owe, may I suggest we go back to the draft, and everyone, 18 to 80, male or female, goes into the military for 2 to 3 years. And you can do your own dirty work, and get your own lily white hands as dirty as the veterans. President Trump's administration states. Our message to the out-of-touch liberal activists peddling this garbage story is simple: America's veterans earn their VA benefits, and it should be easier, not harder, to get them. Under President Trump, we are improving VA so it's faster and more convenient for veterans to get what our nation owes them. Below are a few quotes from the WP article. Titled, How Some Veterans Exploit $193 Billion VA Program, Due to Lax Controls. The Washington Post. Military veterans are swamping the U.S. government with dubious disability claims, including cases of brazen fraud totaling tens of millions of dollars, that are exploiting the country's sacred commitment to compensate those harmed in the line of duty, according to a Washington Post investigation. For many of the most common disabilities, including migraines, depression, and back pain, there is no conclusive way to determine whether a veteran is telling the truth about the severity of their symptoms. Under federal law, VA must give a veteran the benefit of the doubt and approve their claim when evidence is evenly split. One inherent problem VA must contend with is that it operates on an honor system with its veterans. Embellished and bogus claims are clogging the system. Sleep apnea is now one of VA's most frequently claimed disabilities. Last year, 659,335 vets received compensation for it. As veterans flood the system with dubious and false claims, it has given rise to another type of fraud in which VA employees solicit bribes to help people skip the backlog.